to lake math. Turns out nobody likes math, so we're going to do cooking. Today we're going to make biscuits and gravy. First, we're going to start with lots and lots of butter. Why butter? Because butter makes everything better. So I'm going to throw a whole stick in there because it's delicious. First, we want to get it all buttered up because if I just put the sausage in there, the sausage is going to end up getting stuck to the pan, and that's just a tragedy. It makes everyone sad. It makes me want to cry on the inside, maybe even on the outside. So, butter. Lots of butter. Alright, looks like it's lubed up. Now we're going to put the sausage in. Sometimes I like to use spicy sausage, but it turns out everyone I'm cooking for today is lame and does not like spicy food. So we've just got the regular sausage and a dull knife apparently. Super dull knife. Wow, the struggle is real. Get out. And anytime your tools touch raw meat, they need to be washed so that you don't get sick from cross-contamination. So now, we just cook the sausage. Basically, I want to chop it up into little chunks. Can you see the bubbles on the butter there? That means that it's too hot and I'm going to burn my butter, so I need to turn it down a little bit. Sometimes you want to burn your butter, but not today and not on this. So basically I'm just going to keep chopping this up and flipping it until it starts to look brown. Basically as soon as it looks like it's done, it's done. So chop that way, now I'm going to chop this way, stir it around, kind of restack it up a little bit, chop it some more. Well, that's working. Thank you. You got it. Did you want a high five or something? Oh. It sounded very excited. I didn't know if this oven wanted a high five or a congratulations for a job well done. We are cooking in the cafeteria at the school, which is why we've got this super cool safety equipment on, because it's apparently end times and whatever, which means we're using a stove I'm not used to. Alright, I chopped up some green onions. I'm going to leave some of them fresh to put on at the end, and I'm going to put some of them in now so that they cook into the gravy. Also, since it's cream gravy, you need lots of black pepper. Basically, I use enough pepper that your arms are wore out, and then once your arms are wore out, you should grind some more and put it in there. It's really part of the flavor. So I'm going to do some now, I'll add some more later. And then in between stirring, I'll add some more. basically enough to make your forearm sore. Is the grinded kind better than the regular kind? Who knows? We're going to be pretentious and say yes. All right. Stir it up. Cut it up. Basically, if you step away from the pan while you're doing this, then you just ruin your gravy and you're a terrible cook. The whole time, you should be stirring, chopping, or grinding pepper. The whole time. In fact, before I started the gravy, we're not really going to worry about the biscuits in this video because my gravy is better than my biscuits. So before I even started this, if my camera person shows it, we already put the biscuits on pans and already preheated the oven before I even started this, just because you should be stirring your gravy the whole time. But I'm not going to put the biscuits in the oven until my sausage starts looking done. Right now I've got some brown, but mostly red. So it's not there yet. So I'm just going to keep stirring, chopping, spread it out a little bit so it can cook more even. Put some more pepper in there because there's no such thing as too much pepper. Around, chop it up. You still see some red in the sausage, so it's not there yet. And I don't have as much butter on the bottom. That means my sausage is actually soaked up a lot of the butter, which is delicious. General rule for cooking, like fat southerner, it needs more butter. It always needs more butter. And bacon. Maybe some bacon. If you can find a way to put bacon and butter in it, it's even better. And this is the super exciting part where we wait for things to cook. I'm going to turn up the heat a little bit because I'm bored. Since it's getting close, we're going to put a little bit more butter in there because we're on a diet. What kind of diet, you might ask? The kind of diet that needs an extra stick of butter. Alright, that looks like we turned it up a little too much. That's alright. It'll survive. Yeah, if you are a health-conscious person and you're on a diet, what are you doing watching a video about biscuits and gravy? Come on. Alright. So we've still got some red in here, so we're not quite there, but it's getting close. Now, I just put one extra stick of butter in there, but if you look, there's not that much liquid on the bottom. Now, you can do, basically to get a gravy, we need liquid on the bottom to soak up our flour, and then we're going to mix in some milk. Now, sausage is not as greasy as you would want for this, so you got to either throw in some more butter or some bacon. In this case, we're going with butter. But bacon totally works. Totally works. Don't worry, y'all. We'll use the butter. My class is concerned that we might not have enough butter in here yet. Alright, stick number 3 going in. Butter. I can feel the arteries slowing down already. Who wants to live till they're 90? This is unnecessary. We're shooting for dying before we need diabetes.